What's happening? Today we are checking out one of the latest cars added to Gran Turismo 7. This is the Peugeot 2008 and it is a vehicle that a lot of people are asking, why is it even in the game? And today we're gonna figure out if it's any good and we're just gonna see if it's a good car. So first things first, the Peugeot. If we take a look at the interior camera of it, well, it looks okay. It's not really groundbreaking in any way, shape or form. Styling, well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder with this one, but honestly it's not that bad. But let's see how it just feels to actually be behind the wheel of it. We do need to watch out for the AI, so let's just take it one step at a time. So first experience, foot down. Okay, was not expecting wheel spin. We see the vehicle actually comes standard on comfort medium tires. Now this vehicle isn't really that powerful, but it's actually feeling quite punchy. It's feeling quite, like, yay, you can put your foot down. Right now, doesn't sound bad either. What I'm just most excited about with this vehicle is the fact that it has a actual proper transmission. It doesn't have that CVT transmission like a lot of the other SUVs in the game, and I'm so grateful for that, because with it having a normal transmission, it means that we can actually shift up and enjoy the vehicle. So the Peugeot right now, for it being a racing game, it's not feeling that exciting. I'll be completely honest with you right now. I don't see the purpose of it, because we're driving, don't get me wrong, it's decent. Obviously it's no Aston Martin, it's no Ferrari, it's nothing that's really gonna blow you away. But if we start comparing it to vehicles like the CX-30 that we just overtook, well, it's okay. The main purpose I can see this vehicle being used for is just being added to a traffic map like the one I'm on right now, because other than that it's not really gonna wow me, because with completing one lap, the drivability of it, it's easy. We see hints of understeer. We gotta remember the vehicle is front engine, front wheel drive, so it does have quite a bit of weight pushing it into a corner, so it's not it's not difficult to drive, but it's easy. So what I want to do now is not waste any time, because if you plan on taking this vehicle around circuit standard, well, you aren't really gonna feel that much excitement. So what we're gonna do now is take the vehicle on over to tuning shop to see what this vehicle is capable of once we throw a lot of money at it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do now. In the tuning shop, we now see we do have ultimate parts available for it, and once we start spending a lot of money, we're gonna see how much we're actually left with. So can't forget the carbon brakes. When it comes to performance wise, where we started off with 129, I'm expecting somewhere around the 300 mark, hopefully. It all depends on if we are able to add a high RPM turbocharger, because if not, wow, we're wasting our time with this one. There's so much to add to this vehicle at least. I was quite a 3-cylinder. Why I thought this was a 4-cylinder? Hey, my mistake. Okay, we see 245 brake horsepower. Now once we add the high RPM turbocharger, so our dreams of hitting 300 horsepower is not going to be done with this vehicle. So then we see we do have weight reduction. Hopefully we see the vehicle go under 1,000 kgs, and that's really just gonna spice it up a lot. Yes, with stage 3 weight reduction, we see we now come down to 977 kgs. So just under 250 horsepower, 977 kgs, not too shabby at all. Obviously it's not going to be a vehicle that's going to be breaking records, but if you thought a Peugeot 2008 is going to be a record-breaking vehicle. I don't know where you saw that, but let's see what customization we actually have for it. Because in GT also we see we have two options for. Okay, I thought I was losing it here. We see for the front bumper, Type A actually debadges. We remove the 2008s off the bonnet, and Type B adds a cool little lip. So we're gonna slap on Type B real quick. Then we see we are removing the little roof racks with Type A, and we're adding a side skirt with Type B. So Type B is the parts that are actually adding downforce or air outputs to the vehicle. We see Type A. Now this is weight reduction. Yeah, we see with Type A, we're not only debadging, removing the back wiper, but we're even removing the tints of the windows, which is just something else. Then we also see we have two options for rear wing. Type A, more subtle, like, you know, it's more sporty, but it's like, hey, you know, I'm not trying too hard. Type B, full shouting in your face, look at me, like hot hatch rally group B vehicle. That's the type of vibe I'm getting with that. Racing items, we see we do have a roll cage that can be slapped in, the typical tow hooks, bonnet pins, very generic customization there. We see, unfortunately, no front grille customization, so bit of a downer there. Obviously you can change number plates and things like that, but let's see what some other people have actually been cooking up. So we see we got a good few amounts of liveries already. Yo, people are working overtime. Fully upgraded, it feels so much better, so much better. It's such a difference. Now acceleration coming out here, also driving past straight away. We see we are doing just over 200 kilometers per hour before we need to brake and make it around the first corner. Now handling wise, no understeer whatsoever, and that's actually quite impressive with it being front wheel drive. But I'm still just shocked at how lightweight this vehicle is. But still, it doesn't have any get up and go. It doesn't make me feel like, whoa, this is a lot of power. I can definitely see this vehicle getting an engine swap sooner than later. But right now, honestly, it's not too shabby. It made a world of a difference right now. For a 3-cylinder, it doesn't sound bad at all. Especially when you slam on the brakes. Plus, so you have the bubbles now from the anti-lag. I actually want to try this vehicle out off-road and see how it has. But right now on road it's not bad at all. It doesn't feel extremely fast. So what I'm actually going to do is put the display on to see lap time wise what we have. But I don't want to ruin the experience because right now it's good, it's fun, it's enjoyable, but I don't see myself using this vehicle a lot more. I don't see myself like spending a lot of time with this vehicle. If it had a bit more power, even like 350, it would be a lot more exciting in my opinion. But what is fun though is the fact that with it having such a little bit of power, you can just put your foot flat and have the vehicle run. You can take corners so aggressively with no fear that you're not gonna make it out the other end. And the fact that it's so lightweight, you just turn in and it follows. It's so point and shoot. Really not what I was expecting. So out of all of the SUVs that we've been receiving, this is up there with being one of the best. I'll be completely honest with you. Why do I actually enjoy the sound of this 3-cylinder? the corner too aggressively there, but regardless, we're still almost a second up on our previous lap. And I just pinned it. Other than me just running off circuit into a barrier, it's not bad. It really isn't bad, but I want to feel its off-road capabilities. Of course, look, fully upgraded right now. The vehicle's just over 600 performance points. It's 613, 614, somewhere around there, and this is with no wide body kits on it. But so I'm saying it's fun, it's good, but it's not amazing. It's nothing that's gonna bring me back. It's not making me be like, okay, you know, I'm definitely gonna try it out again. No. But if it comes up like, hey, there's a race or something, look there. Lap times, my fastest lap time was a 1 minute 47 with a potential fastest lap time of a 1 minute 46. I understand why they added it to the game, but it's not. There's no purpose for this vehicle being here, and that's the biggest impact for me. Because we see with a lot of cars in Gran Turismo 7, they are added just to be there. There's no real reason behind it. Like you see, we got a lot of race cars and things, but we need more. All of the race cars in the game are kind of outdated, so when we see like proper race cars coming out every season, I mean, Forza Motorsport got new ones, Le Mans Ultimate, they got an Aston Martin Valkyrie, I think, now with their free updates, and we got a Peugeot 2008. I understand licensing and things like that, but there should be a way that we're getting a newer race car, because this is all fine and good, but it's not gonna be used in a competitive platform. You aren't gonna be able to use this vehicle in daily races, so it's like, you know, why is it there? But anyway, look, let's take it off-road and see from there. It's okay. You know, it's not blowing me away. It's not an absolute machine or anything like that. It's just alright. That's about it. It's not a vehicle that you're gonna sit back and be just stunned by, being in awe. It's such a filler vehicle. Like, I don't think that there's many people that ask for this car to be in the game, but I will say it was quite surprising to actually see how fast it is. It's so much better in my opinion compared to the other SUVs we've been getting, due to the fact that this vehicle is extremely lightweight. And with the power it produces, yeah, it's not a lot of power, but it's still enough to get you going. I mean, you aren't gonna see above 250 in this vehicle. You aren't gonna see above 250 in this vehicle, but you can still enjoy it. It's an enjoyable vehicle, but it's not one that I can see myself using a lot more. That's the only downside I have it, because once again, I see no purpose for this vehicle in Gran Turismo 7. Even when it comes to events like the WTC 600, that this car is gonna get walked. The other opponents are just gonna gap us, and there's no even real reason to attempt it. And then understand, yeah, not every vehicle needs 1,000 horsepower, not every vehicle needs to be amazing, but this is, as I said, it's not bad, it's just not great. So if you want to spend 29,000 credits, by all means you go for it. Look, you can earn back 29,000 credits quite quickly in this game, so that's not a problem. Just try it out. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't like it. At the end of the day, you're not spending an arm and a leg trying to actually get to use a vehicle, so that is the main thing. But off-road, it's easy to drive. On-road, it's easy to drive, so you aren't fighting with it anyway, so that is a big plus. So yeah, That's my take on the Peugeot 2008 Allure. So yeah, best SUV in my opinion in the game. No, that's a lie. Best new SUV, because I mean we do have the Lamborghini Urus in the game. So yeah, let me be careful with my words. So let me just say that out of the latest SUVs we've been receiving, this is the best one. It's not gonna beat the Urus though.